Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my friend. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to The Late Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is an Emmy Award-winning television host, director, and stand-up comedian who's about to embark on his latest comedy tour, Who's With Me? Please welcome back to The Late Show, Kamau Bell. Hey, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Now, there's big news from the world of Kamau Bell because,
yes, of course.
Besides being, Emmy award-winning writer, director, producer,
Peabody.
that sort of thing, is that Peabody?
Peabody.
Peabody, all that. You are now something truly, truly amazing. You are a Celebrity Jeopardy semifinalist. There you are. Okay, here you are. Up against Max Greenfield and Camilla Luddington. Did you win?
I won that one, and now I'm in the semifinals.
Who are you up against? Do you know who you're up against next?
I don't know who I'm up against. Yes, thank you.
Do you not? How many rounds is this?
There's 3, so I'm going to the second, and then if that goes well, I go to the finals. But I'm already in the bonus round because I won one game, which I didn't expect to win. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you find out who you're up against when you show up or something.
Yeah. You just
it's
show
like
up.
Gladiators going
you show up, and you're like, oh no, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Well, it was a good run.
How good are you at trivia?
I mean, I know, some people know a lot about a little.
Yeah.
I know a little about a lot. I'm like an old school cereal box reader.
Sure.
Wikipedia is my homepage.
Do you have a favorite little bit of trivia that you pull on people?
No, I don't really know what I know. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
So like,
do you know what this is called? Do you know what that little thing is called in the end of a shoelace?
No, I know what it is, but I
can't. Good one. An aglet.
An aglet, yes. Now I know. Now I know. So
just want you to know that. Just keep that in your arsenal.
Keep that in my mind. Yeah. No, but like I answered a question on Celebrity Jeopardy. I was like, I don't even know why I know this. The answer is, what is Shintoism? And I was like, I rung in like, what is Shintoism? And it was right. And I was like, I still don't know what Shintoism is.
Last time you were here was 2020, and Trump was president then. Yeah. And now he's back for a second. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I hate to be the one to tell you.
I've been studying for Celebrity Jeopardy. I didn't really read the news.
Well, what are you looking forward to most? Keep it positive.
Okay, no, I will not. I will not. Keep
okay,
positive.
All right.
So here's the thing that annoys me about the Trump era, or error, depending upon your pronunciation. Is some people's inability to admit that he's a racist. And when I say some people, I mean mostly white people. Okay, let me be clear. And a few rappers.
Okay.
So, like, the idea is that people who don't like Trump, even don't agree with him on left and right of the spectrum, still don't want to admit that he's a racist. And let's be clear, Trump has one of the greatest resumes of racism in the history of racism. Yes.
He's an all-star.
He's a first ballot Hall of Fame racist. He is the LeBron James of racism for years. Wow. And so I hate the fact that, like, I will be talking to people and be like, Donald Trump's a racist. And white people, I don't know what happens to you when somebody says Donald Trump's racist, but you get all like, I don't know. I mean, he's a bad guy, but I don't know, their spines turn to jelly. I don't know. I wouldn't put him in charge of BET, but I wouldn't call him a racist. I mean, I wouldn't have him make the collard greens for the family reunion, but I wouldn't call him a racist. I don't know what it is, white people. When somebody talks about Donald Trump's racism, you turn into that thing outside of used car lots. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have him get into a rap battle with Kendrick Lamar, but I wouldn't call him a racist.
Well, the latest is him wanting to get rid of DEI programs, which of course explores much more than just race.
Yes.
And which led over at the Pentagon, the Defense Intelligence Agency said they're not going to be having any of the events marking Black History Month.
Well, first of all, the Black History Month thing is frustrating because I don't know if anybody else is like this, but in my household, we talked about Black History Month every month. We didn't wait till February.
Oh, yeah.
That's the house I grew up in. My mom was like, I didn't go, man, I have a fun fact about Nina Simone, but damn it, it's November. I didn't do that. So I'd really love to tell you about Mae Jemison, but it's already March. So people who talk about Black history don't care about whether or not the country declares this Black History Month or not. And I mean, we both are on the board of Donors Choose, helping teachers raise money for classes. Yeah. I don't see you at the meetings. Why don't you show up to the meetings, Steve?
Yeah, because I have private meetings.
Okay, good.
Yes.
But like, donors choose, like teachers who are teaching Black History Month need to be empowered to do that. And that's why I work with Donors Choose. And they're not gonna not teach it because Trump says anything. The sad part is the people who need Black history the most are the ones who are tearing apart DEI because they don't know anything about Black history. And let's be clear, Black history, quiet as it's kept, is American history. It is not a separate function of history. So.
Well, you're about to embark on your first stand-up tour in how long?
It's been 7 years.
7 years. Okay, it's called Who's With Me?
Yes.
See shirt.
Yes.
It kicks off February 13th in Washington. What makes you want to go on stage again?
I mean, I thought I was retired after the pandemic, but then my wife pointed out I was walking around talking to myself and laughing. And so she said, either you go back and do stand-up or we need to get you evaluated mentally. So I was like, stand-up tour it is.
You've been known for having like uncomfortable conversations. United Shades of America had a lot of those.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable conversations are always good. What do you think the uncomfortable conversation America should be having that it isn't right now?
Okay, what is America and who gets to decide? Because right now, I think we all might have different ideas of what America is, but I don't get to decide. You don't get to decide. Right now, the billionaires are getting to decide what America is, and that's not good for anybody in this room. So until we understand that, like, we all get a voice and we all get to help, then we're, we talk about the Roman Empire, but when you go to Italy to look at the Roman Empire, you're looking at ruins. You know what I mean? Right around the corner from here is Studio 54 that used to be this hot nightclub. Now it's an office building. So is America about to be an office building is my question. Are we gonna survive this, or we become the place that used to be cool and now isn't anymore?
So presently, we're still Studio 54.
We're like Studio 54 in the mid '80s when it was like, it was starting to get a little sad, starting to get a little bit like the C-level celebrities were hanging out there,
the Coke
like Emmanuel
is super
Lewis.
stepped on.
Yeah. Is that all baking powder? Yeah, we're at that level where it's not going right. Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tickets for his comedy tour, Who's With Me, are available now on his website. W. Kamau Bell, everybody. We'll be right back.